for certain event is called what? Callback method. Example, servlet component lifecycle method, Spring Boot runners run method, and what? Etc. Spring Boot runners what? Run methods and what? Etc. Okay, tell me how many types of runners are there? Command line runner, other one is what? Application. One is command line runner, other one is what? Application. Okay, to develop command line runner, class should implement what? Command line runner interface. To develop what? Application runner, class should implement what? Application runner. You may ask me one question, sir. You need one-time execution block now. Why to go for runners? You can go for static block of the main class or constructor of the main class, right? Okay, now let's see. Look at the static block of the main class, guys. Static block of the Spring Bean class, runner of the Spring Boot class. It's a Java feature, can be used in both Spring and Spring Boot application. It's a feature of Spring Boot, can be used only in what? Spring. Executes automatically when IOC container loads what? Spring Bean class. Executes automatically as part of Spring Boot application startup activity performed by run method, mostly after what? Pre-instantiation and what? Injection. Does not allow to pass data or arguments from what? Outside. Allows to pass data arguments to run method. Command line arguments can be passed. No, non-static data cannot be accessed in what? Static block. Allows to access both what? Static and what? Non-static data. Allows to access both what? Static and what? Non-static data. Are you getting my point there, guys? Super. Okay, next one. Useful to place class level one-time execute in logic. Useful to place what? Spring Boot application level one-time executing logics. Are you getting my point there, guys? Executing DB script during application startup to create tables in database software client application. Static block does not support exception propagation. If any exception raised in static block, you have to catch and handle. We cannot propagate to caller. Caller, there's no question of throws and all this stuff. Run method of runner class supports what? Exception propagation. If we place multiple runner classes, the logics of all runner class executes only for one time during application startup process. Okay, how many types of runners are there? Two runners. One is command line runner, one is application. Okay. So now what the real purpose of runner now, boss? It's a Spring Bean implementing special interface having run method. Are you going to call run method explicitly or it will be called automatically? Are you going to call run method explicitly or it will be called automatically? Yeah, definitely it will be called automatically. We are not going to call them what? Explicitly. Is that clear, my dear? Come on, everyone. Okay, close all editors, guys. That's fine. Yeah, now let me take another project. What is there? Spring Starter project. What project, guys? Spring Starter project. Boot IOC pros. What is there? 16. Boot IOC pros 16. Tell me. Boot IOC pros 16. There. What is the story to focus, guys? Boot IOC pros 16. Tell me here, what is the story? Yeah, runners. IOC pros 16 runners. Maven jar 21 Java. Okay, guys. Spring Boot runners. Say next. Spring Boot runners, what? Say next. Tell me here, what is the story? JDBC API, Lombok API, all this stuff is happening or not there? Yeah, that's good. Yeah. No, Lambda API is also not required. Basic setup is enough. Save, finish. Yeah. Yeah. Tell me next one. Spring Starter project. What is there? Spring Starter project. Here is strategy DP or something else, guys. Mini project runners. 16 what runners. Fine. Here is my resources. Here is my what? Application dot properties. Fine. New package. Com dot nt dot runners. Com dot nt dot runners. Okay. I'll take two runners, guys. Class, report to runner, interface, command line runner, report runner, class, command line runner. At the rate component. That's good. Here is what? Systrace. Okay. Report runner, run method. Fine. This is a run method. I just want to print command line arguments, guys. Here, what is this? CMD, command line args. What is there? Arrays dot to string. Arrays dot to string args. Okay. Now listen. We are going to call this one, or it will be called automatically. Yeah. You run the main class normally, guys. But it will be called what? Automatically. Yeah, right now no command line argument, that's why empty one. So let me pass command line arguments, guys. Let me pass command line argument. Run configurations, that's good. Here is what? Argument section. What section, guys? Here is a argument section there. Tell me. In this argument section, program arguments. Okay, 101 Raja, this. We are getting 101 Raja as it is or not there. Okay. Run configurations. Here is what? Arguments. Run configuration. Here is what? Argument. Okay, that's good. Okay, now listen. Here, key and values will be taken or not there. The key and values will be taken or not there. Yeah, there is a possibility of passing these command line arguments in two places. Optional arguments, non-optional argument. Optional argument means what? Key and value will be there. For the command line arguments also key and value. For example, okay, this 101 Raja, hyphen ADDRS Hyderabad. Hyphen, what is there? Hyphen bill amount, some 1,000. Click on apply, click on run. They will be coming as it is or not there. Both will be treated same. Okay. Argument 0, argument 1, argument 2, argument 3. So they are coming as it is over there or not there. Check it out. Hyphen name Raja, hyphen address Hyderabad. Optional argument, name value given. Here what? Non-optional arguments. What, guys? Non-optional argument. Okay. Now I will develop application runner. Both are same, guys, but the way they deal with what? Command line arguments as parameter is different. Okay, command line runner is getting command line argument as string array na boss. String var args indirectly string array are not there. String var args indirectly string array. What do you say, guys? Super. Okay, now tell me next one. Okay, report to test runner one. Report what? Test runner one. Save finish. Report to test runner one. Save finish. Okay, that's good. I'll develop another one, guys. Right click, new. What is there? Class. Report to test runner two. Report what? Test runner two. Tell me, interface. Here is my what? Application runner. Here is my what? Application runner. Fine. That's good. Here is what? At the rate component. At the rate component. At the rate component. Understanding my statement, guys? Systrace. Systrace. Report test runner to dot run method. Okay, but it is coming as what? Application arguments object are not there. This is definitely coming as what? Application arguments object are not there, guys. Okay, that's fine. Here, what is there? Yeah, run method throws what? Exception. Report test runner to implements what? Application runner. Public void run throws what? Exception. So we should start accessing what, guys? Application runner object. What object, my dear? Yeah. Here we have a provision to access optional arguments separately, non-optional arguments separately. Check it out, guys. Okay. ARGS dot get non-option args. It is actually coming as a list string or not there. OPT args. List string OPT arg. ARGS dot non-option args. Okay. Tell me. System dot out dot println. Non-option means no key value, just value is there. This is the only the difference between optional arguments and non-option. Yeah, non-option args are OPT args. OPT args. What is there, guys? OPT args. Non-option args are OPT args. Yes, okay, that's good. System.out.println non-option args are, where is this, guys? OPT args. Here simply we are placing what, guys? OPT args. Right. Okay, that's good. Now, okay, now you observe very carefully. Set string. Set string. These are non-option, guys. Here also what, guys? Non-option. Yeah. OPT arg names is equal to ARGS dot option names. Option argument names. We are going to get the names of the option arguments or not there. Option arguments dot for each. Where is this? Name. Option args dot for each name. Tell me. System dot out dot println. Okay, arg name. Here I want to get the value. Value. Tell me, guys. OPT, OPT arg name. No, ARGS dot. Okay, get option values name. By submitting name, we are going to get the value. That means we can differentiate what values of optional argument and values. Okay. Sys out. Where is this? OPT arg names and values. OPT arg names and what values? Boot IOC pros 16 this. Boot IOC pros 16 this. That's good. Right click. Where is this? Run as Java application. Non-option arg values are what? 101 Raja. Optional arg values are what? Okay. Bill amount 1000. Address Hyderabad. We're able to differentiate both are not there. 1 minute for easy this one. Here I will say command line runner CR. And I will write system.out.println some line as a differentiation line, guys. Now copying it. Report to test runner 2. Report to test runner 2. Save it. Right click, guys. Run as what is there? Java application. Yeah. Have a look on this. Have a look on this. First command line runner executed now, boss. 101 Raja. No, it cannot differentiate optional arguments and non-option. I know you are also not aware of command line arguments can be optional and non-option. So command line runner treats everything same, right? But in application runner, these command line arguments are coming as what? Application arguments object. What object, guys? Application arguments objects, guys. Come on, everyone, getting my point there. Yeah, application argument objects, guys. Tell me. Non-option arguments are 1001 Raja. Option argument names and values. Argument name bill amount value 1000. Argument name address value Hyderabad. Argument name bill amount value 1000. Argument name address value Hyderabad. Everyone getting my point, my dear? Everyone understanding my statement here or not there, guys? Super, guys. Non-optional arguments are 101 Raja. Option argument values are bill amount value 1000, this one. Everyone comfortable, my dear? Got the clarity or not, guys? Super, guys. Okay. Tell me. So this is the whole mechanism that we have to worry about or not there. So report runner 1, report runner 2. Comfortable, my dear? Got the clarity, my dear? Come on. Okay, that's good. Non-option arguments are 101 Raja. Option argument names and values are this. Argument value, this one. Argument name, address, Hyderabad. Is it happening or not there, guys? Comfortable or not there, guys? Come on, everyone. Yeah, right click, run as, what is there? Java application. Run as Java application. Fine, that's good. Yeah, this is the difference between command line runner. Sir, what is mostly used runner? Command line runner. Because command line arguments we use once in a while, but most of the time run method logic is important, boss. So mostly used runner is command line runner. See, application runner is having run method, having what? Application arguments object are not there. In that one, how many methods are there? Get non-option args, get option names, get non-option value. Okay, then look at the command line runner, guys. Just run method is there or not there, guys? No command line arguments will come directly. No categorization of what? Command line argument. That means we will get all args as what? Non-option arcs only. That means no provision to categorize them. Is there any provision to categorize them, guys? Okay. What is the difference between, come on, command line runner and application runner? So we have to identify the difference between what? Command line runner and what? Application runner. Yeah, both are what? One-time executing classes, oblique spring beans, having what? A run method. But the way they get command line arguments to run method is what? Different. Command line arguments, tell me guys, gets the given command line arguments in the form of what? String array. Whereas application runner gets the given command line arguments in the form of what? Application argument object. Where we can categorize the command line arguments into what? Optional, non-optional arguments. What is there, guys? Optional, non-optional argument. Everyone getting my point there or not there? What is the difference between command line runner and what? Application runner. Yeah, this is command line runner, guys. This is my what? Application runner. Okay, guys, come on. Are you understanding my statement, my dear? This is my command line runner having run method. This is my what? Application runner having what? Run method with a different object. Check it out. Both are one-time executing block. Both are one-time execute, but this will give in the form of string array. This will give in the form of what? Application argument. So here I will write one more thing. Note. In command line runner, we cannot differentiate. We cannot differentiate. Tell me. Optional args and non-optional args. We cannot differentiate optional args and non-optional. Whereas in application runner, we can differentiate both. What is there? We can differentiate both what? Optional arcs and what? Non-optional arcs. We can happily differentiate optional arcs and non-optional arcs are not there. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, ARJS 0, ARJS 1, address, all this stuff are not there, guys. Yeah, tell me, everything treated as complete one. Here also this. But here we are able to get optional arguments and what? This. Super. Mostly used runner in industry is what? Command line runner. Both command line runner and application runner interfaces are what? Functional. I think everyone knows what is functional interface. Interface with one method declaration. So why special identity for this? Are lambda expressions are given functional interfaces by keeping functional interfaces in mind, na? Definitely what? There will be special priority for them or not there, guys? Definitely there will be what? Special priority for them, no doubt in that. Okay, now see. Okay, now FAQs will discuss. Debugging already there. Procedure to perform FAQs. Yeah, that I will come to that FAQs part later. Runners utilization in what? Mini process. In client application, we are just keeping Spring application dot run method. Yes, okay. In runner class, we are going to keep the remaining logic or not there. Private controller auto void. Scanner, this. Fine. Calling ctx.getBean method having bean ID to get Spring Bean class object reference comes under what? Dependency look. Using auto void to inject one Spring Bean with what? Another Spring Bean comes under dependency injection activity or not there. This is a dependency lookup operation. This is what? Dependency injection. By adding runner class support to the Spring Boot projects, we can completely eliminate what? Dependency lookup operation from what? Spring Boot projects. Runners are introduced from Spring Boot. That means what? They don't work in Spring Framework. They work only in what? Spring Boot framework. Runners are very much specific to this. And by using runners effectively, we can complete all our layered application only by involving dependency injection. And there is no need of going for dependency lookup now, guys. Did you notice that without doing dependency lookup only, we are able to complete the whole project or not there? Okay, if we can use runners, what guys? Effectively. If we can use runners effectively, we can complete. What is there? Dependency injection. We can complete the entire application only by using, what is there? Dependency injection support, not involving any kind of, what is there? Dependency lookup operation. Not involving any kind of dependency lookup operation. Everyone getting my point here, guys? Come on. Okay, that's great. Yeah, this is the whole mechanism that we have to worry about now, my dear. Come on. Yes, that's fine. Great. Fine. We have some more discussions, guys, but fine. Yeah. No, sir, I have runners, but temporarily I want to execute the runner. What should I do? I want to disable the runner execution temporarily. What should I do? Very simple, guys. If you don't make it as Spring Bean, come on. If you don't make it as what? Spring Bean, automatically the runner execution will be disabled or not there. Check it out. Right click, run as this. Okay, only one runner is called. First runner is not called. Only application runner is called. And command line runner executed, my dear? No. Okay, fine. Here I will say AR. This is my what? Application runner. Right click, run as Java application. Report test runner to run method. What is there, guys? AR. Non-option arguments, option arguments, all this stuff. We are dealing with this, my dear. Come on. Got the clarity or not there, guys? Come on, everyone. Run as what? Java application. Comfortable, my dear? Got the clarity or not there, guys? Yeah, report test runner to AR. This is my application runner, guy. 101 Raja, 1000 Hyderabad. Okay. Fine. Yeah, some more discussions are there with respect to runners. We'll discuss that. Plus, and some FAQs of Spring Boot. Followed by that, I will give introduction to what? Spring Boot Data JPA, where we are going to do serious application development. All fundamentals are over. Now we are going to talk to database. We are going to do code operation. Code operation means insert, update, delete operation. So revise your JDBC knowledge, how much you can revise. But we are not going to use JDBC, but we are going to understand problems of JDBC and why other alternates are required to develop the persistence laws. That is what we are going to discuss. Fine. Okay.